Hey, hey, hey. Back at you with another game, boys. How are you doing? We've got man like Hiroshiki Kids, the Japan, like, when you think of who the best Japanese player, like Japan main is in the game, it has to be this guy. Like, this Hiroshiki Kids has done more for the Japan meta than any other player. And honestly, like any other like really like strong Japan players out there, they all play like they still play like Heavenly Kami build, which has its kind of, it fits in certain slots, but you know it has its matchups, but very rarely. And you just look at what Hiroshiki Kids has done to push the meta for Japan. He has to be regarded as the best player, the best Japan player in the game. Yeah, I literally can't think of another one. I literally cannot. There's lots of players like even like Julian and Izad. They play Japan and they play Japan well, but they don't play them like Hiroshiki Kids, and they certainly haven't pushed the meta like Hiroshiki Kids has. So I think as a whole, Hiroshiki Kids is definitely the best player with regards to his builds and all that sort of stuff. And speaking of builds, we're seeing his good old-fashioned Spanish consulate. You love to see it. He goes for one shrine, which is all the way down here, trying to camouflage in the trees. Picking up some treasures. Pair of porcelain. Candelabrums? What on earth's a candelabrums? I know you guys in the chat will tell me. Candelabrums, never heard of it. We do have a looted treasure chest over here worth 40 wood, but that is going to be contested. 2 villas is the first shipment that's coming in. Let's have a look, see what he's got. It's called Test Deck. Okay, so we've got 2 villagers, good faith agreements in age 1. Anything out of the ordinary? Interesting, we do have atonement. We could see some atonement there. That would be quite cool. That would be really cool, actually. It lets you build the Jimbo. He doesn't have the ninjas. Oh, he doesn't have the ninjas, but he has the 4 Jimbo. 4 Jimbo for 1k coin. 4 Jimbo, that's all you get for 1k coin. It's such an expensive unit. It's an unbelievably strong unit. It's basically like what's it like? A hacker pellet on steroids. I think that's the best way of it. They have a really insane hand attack. They have a really good fire rate, ranged attack. Yeah, they're lots of HP as well. So very, very cool unit. It'd be cool if we see that. But the moment, this is what I'm talking about, the Hiroshiki meta. Hiroshiki Kids, he pushed this meta, the XP meta. Everyone was doing the whole TPs, getting lots of XP, getting lots of cards. Japan, they don't get a TP, they get the Spanish consulate instead. Aged up with the Tory Gates as well. But that's not the Tory Gates. That is a second age 1 card coming in, good faith agreements. And that is the Shogunate. He's aging up with the Shogunate into age 2. What? The Shogunate in age 2 gives you 400 XP. Wow, wow. So you don't get your daimyo, but you get 400 XP. That is a shitload of XP. Holy cow. 400 XP. Be interesting to see what he's going to spend that on. Kinesi. You love to hate this guy. We all know him. One of my favorite players to watch. Very unique player. Very frustrating player to play against. Playing as Inca. He seems to be playing a lot more Inca recently. Which is great to see. It beats him just playing Aztec all the time. And because Kinesi is a very talented, skillful player. He's really up there with the top boys. At any tournament, he really can, be the best of the best. So this guy is absolutely insane. So it's good to see him. It's good to see him playing other civs in the 1v1 ladder. He's going for that early Inca scouting party. We've seen this time and time again with Osteo, who arguably is the best Inca player. And but unlike Osteo, Kinesi likes to age up with these tambos. So he ages up into age 2 with double tambo. You get these 2 Travoy builders, and they can be used to build like canter houses, which often people put down to 2 canter houses. But Kinesi going for the 1 TP and a native TP. Interesting. That early Inca scouting party is going to be very, very nice. Going to instantly be taking down a shrine here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 700 coin coming in behind us. Are we going to see a semi-FF from Kinesi? He is the semi-FF/FF king. He is the greed FF king. For anyone who doesn't know what FF means, because I get asked that quite a lot, it means fast fortress. Let's go have a look back over at Purishiki Kids. What is he up to? He got all of that XP earlier, don't forget. He got that 400 XP. And he's currently picking up coin. So it looks like he went for chest of 600 coin. Wait, did he send that twice? He legit just sent 600 coin twice. What? Really? Yeah, look, he's still got 300 coins sitting on. He just sent 600 coin twice. Hey, man, I'm not here to judge. I am not here to judge. Kinesi's gone for the double TP. Stagecoach. There it is. And Japan here going for a fast fortress timing here at 6 minutes 30. Just before 6 minutes 30. I'm not really sure what he was like. It feels like he could have aged quicker than that. But I guess he's building villas the entire time, you know, all that sort of good stuff. So, you know, now aging up with the Toshogu Shrine. That's going to give him export when he gets up. So he's gone for the Shogunate for the 400 XP. Now he's going to go for the Shogu for the 400 export. And that export is going to just go dumped right into his bank account there, and it's going to be used to get some of these, like the mercantilism, which is called bullionism, I think, and maybe the Silk Road equivalent. Yeah, we'll see. He's obviously sent good faith agreements, so definitely going to be teching into all of these consulate techs, which is so good because this build by Purishiki Kids is all centered around the consulate. All of his cards, good faith agreements, you know, the early age 1 with the Spanish to get more XP, you know, building the Toshogunate just so he can get more XP, then building the Toshogu just so he can get the export as well. And you see there, he instantly gets the export and goes straight for bullionism. He does have a shipment of 1,000 coins, so double 600 coin into 1K coin. Bullionism is going to come in, give him 2 shipments on the dot. What's his next shipment going to be? Imagine if we see another 1K gold. That would be just insane. Okay, so age up coming in for Kinesi as well. And you see he's gone for the first shipment's going to be those 2 town Travoisa, 2 double TC shipment at 8 minutes 20. Oh, hi, that's so OP. And we are going to get to see the Yojimbo. Let's go. How often do you get to see Yojimbo, man? Like Purishiki Kids shipping 4 Yojimbo for 1K coin. Absolutely insane. Double Yojimbo. Oh, now the double 600 coin makes sense. 4 Yojimbo, and obviously it's a Japanese deck, so you can send most shipments twice. And he is shipping for 2K coin. He's going to be getting 8 Yojimbo. Is it worth it? We'll have to wait and see. You guys, you're going to see these bad boys in action. He's now gone with the Dutch consulate as well. So, yeah, interesting. See what he's going to do here. Putting lots of villagers on wood now. Probably wants to get that shrine pop up. Let's go have a look at Kinesi, see what he was up to. As we can see here, he did go for that semi-FF, so went for the 700 coin into 5 villagers. And he went for the two war huts as well. So obviously had enough XP for that. In come those Yojimbo. Look at these repentant Yojimbos. 35 ranged attack, 12 range, 1.5 fire rate, 35 with 40% melee resist. Wow. Just imagine if that was range resist. Oh, wow. That was so excited that my headset fell off. Swear to God, that was my headset, not me. Naughty headset. Okay, your Jimbo going to be running into bows. That's not what they want to be doing because they have melee resist. Don't forget, so you don't really want to get attacked by range resist. These guys did get buffed, by the way. Elite Jungle Bowman did get buffed. I think their poison damage got buffed. I can't remember to what degree, but it definitely did get buffed. So Kinesi here. Free TC booming along with Cancer booming. It's just, and look, trying to push into this base. He's also gone for the Torp, so he's got the native Hanseatic League from the Vaza native. And look at just, where do you push into this base? Like, man's playing Sim City. Roller Coaster Tycoon. How do you beat Roller Coaster Tycoon? You don't. You trap the people at the theme park on the ride, so they've got nowhere to go, and eventually they die. It's the funniest thing ever. Then you get bad reviews, and they leave the park. And then you just delete all the roads on the park. Oh God, I should play Roller Coaster Tycoon, man. It's so fun. Like, when you think about it, Roller Coaster Tycoon is legit, basically a real-time strategy game. Like, let's be honest. Someone argue with that. Someone argue that. I dare you. You called it here first. Roller Coaster Tycoon is a real-time strategy because it's all strategy and it's in real time. Yes, you can pause it, but you can pause this game. You know, real-time strategy. Called it here. Right. 14 2P allies. Sending in for 500 gold the long-range accurate native archer, the 2P Blackwood archer. Right, I can't remember the last time I see it. That feels like a unit you used to make back in vanilla when you could make the natives. It was, it was quite good back then, but it was very standard. But 14 of them. Not sure that's any good. We'll have to wait and see what the range is on them. But nice raid coming in here. Look at that melee attack. 35. Hand attack with one area of effect, so their melee attack does even more damage than their range because it has an area of effect. So nice cheeky raid there, killing 2 or 3 villagers. He'll definitely take that. Kalanka going down straight away. There come the elite Blackwoods, only 100 HP, but they do have 23 range attack with 20 range. That is very impressive, and a 1.5 fire rate with double heavy infantry tag. So I mean, that's a pretty good. If that can stand there and fight, that's a pretty good unit. So Kinesi really just booming. Like, he's got his TPs on wood, and you look at this spread. Beautiful stuff there. Kinesi doesn't miss those big buttons. No. Just an 11 on gold, 9 on wood, 21 on food. He hasn't used Chincha Brewing, so there's kind of the downside. Not necessarily downside, but when you do these FF builds, you don't get all the age 2 cards first because you want all the age 3 cards, right? So you want all that 2 TC is obviously better than Chincha Brewing. So, yeah, and he's not gonna go for. And what I like here is like compare Kinesi to Osteo. Osteo will stay in age 2. He'll happily stay in age 2, and he will. He'll turtle up. He'll canter boom. That's what he does. He canter booms. Whilst Kinesi is much more content in going fast fortress, going into fortress age, and then free TC booming straight away, and then canter booming behind it. Which is a very interesting take on the 2 ways to play the Civ. Kinesi currently on 53 vils. Pirashiki gets somehow making it to age 4 here. And look how many vils he's got on gold. And he's actually making some Repentant Royal Horseman. I have not seen this unit in such a long time. He's got 6 samurai for some reason. What did he age up with? He's got the monastery, which is where he's making Repentant Horseman, which I think costs 400 coin. He aged up. It was the Tory Gates that he aged up with. And that gives you 6 samurai. So he aged up with 6 samurai. Cool stuff there. Getting a bank wagon from the Dutch consulate. Just almost everyone, look, on coin. And he's making these Repentant Horsemen. They cost 4 population. Oh, and they're 380 coin. I swear they're 400 coin with another Civ. I don't know if because of their repentant, that makes it any different. But these guys are basically guard cuirassiers. That's the best way of looking at them. Almost identical stats. 900 HP, though. Hiya, that's a lot of HP. 900 HP, 30 hand attack with 3 area of effect. So the best way of looking at these is guard curs. I don't know how much HP guard curs. I'm sure it's about the same. But yeah, so 30% range resist. Very, very good. But obviously, because they're mercenaries, they shadow tech, so there's no need to get that guard tech for them. Bang! They're just instantly in guard mode already. And I think you can only get Royal Horsemen. They're only a guard level mercenary anyway. So yeah, really cool. We still got those Jimbo. These guys do a shit ton of damage. And this is potentially devastating for Kinesi. Kinesi is killing it on the score. He is killing it in the score, but all of Pirishiki's score is in these repentant Royal Horsemen, so it's all going to come down to these horsemen and how much damage they can do. Kinesi doing a good job trying to kill some shrines here. Doesn't want to get trapped. Where's Pirishiki going to go? He's going to go take the bait with the Veils. No, he's going to turn the fight against the Chimus. I'll tell you what, these Royal Horsemen will do super good against the Chimus. There's no pikemen here. There is 0 pikemen. Our first big fight of the game at 16.5 minutes. Finally, we get to see some action. And look at those Royal Horsemen go. Oh, no, they're attacking the hero. They don't attack the hero. Oh, they did so many hits against the hero. That's not what you want to do. You want to use that area of effect. 3 area of effect. And almost cleaning up all of the Chimu. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for that hero, they would have cleaned up those Chimu. But, oh, that's such an expensive waste. Those Yojimbo in there as well. All going down. And now look at the score. Is it already over? We've only just got to see this cool build by Pirishiki. And imagine if he had all of this stuff in that fight as well. He was sitting on 4 flaming arrows, a shogun, and some more Royal Horsemen with some extra units added in there as well. That feels like a shame. He didn't need to take that fight. He really didn't need to take that fight. Could have kept on running. So maybe that could be a game-ending mistake here. Because honestly, just like these Royal Horsemen is such a good unit to make against all this stuff. Even when there's pikemen added in here, like you can make just a few extra units, and just try and melt down those plume spearmen. Royal Horsemen, such a good unit, and really cool to see repentant Royal Horsemen. When have you ever seen a repentant Royal Horseman? Hiya. Okay, some Harakas in here, going to be doing some damage. Kinesi almost max pop, getting in marriage politics. He clearly wants to get the edge of. Look at this, 89 villagers. Man's playing Portugal. 18 minutes, and he's on 89 villagers. That's the power of that 2 TC card. It's insane. Oh, we got some flaming arrows. Honored flaming arrow action now. He's got a shit ton of honored Yamabushi. 90 villagers. 90 villagers. God diggity damn. Okay, nice. Japan chasing that, but there's not a lot to defend these honor flaming arrows. And I think Kinesi sees it. He's setting up his timing push here. He wants to get the flanked. He's just positioning himself in the right order. He's just going for it. Fuck positioning. I'm going in for it, baby. Shimu pushing their big button. They're going to die from the flaming arrows, and there's nothing to protect them. More Yamabushis coming in. Royal Horsemen are attacking the bows. That's exactly where they want to be, and they're destroying the bows. Yamabushi's doing a fantastic job here on the Chimus as well. All the flaming arrows go down. But I tell you what, this is a pretty close fight. Look at this. We've got the Daimyo in here, and he does 188 damage. Holy cow. And wow, 16 Yumi Archers coming out of nowhere with the 16 Yumi Archer card. He can send that again as well very shortly if he wanted to. And just like that, Kirishiki Kids has equalized the scores a lot better. And just like that, has Kinesi on the ropes here. The power of those repentant horsemen was so tough. If only he kept his flaming arrows alive. Wow, even making some samurai here. He's got 10 discipline. Where did those samurai come from? Yep. A couple of villagers go down. He's just shipped the discipline Yumi, the 16 Yumi card again. So all of a sudden, in 2 cards, he's got a 32 Yumi army here. That's pretty insane. More Yamabushis. Is that a shipment of where did all those samurai come? He just must have just made them. But look at this bounce back. Only 47 vills is the problem here. Kinesi's boom is just so insane right now. Oh, the poor daimyo as well, getting caught out. It can't move when it's making stuff. And that 188, 2,250 HP. Oh god, such a good unit, man. But just getting absolutely surrounded there. Pirashiki Kids almost on 50 villagers, but only on 1 TC the entire time. And look at this. Kinesi on 90 villagers, max villagers. He's got Kancha with Chinsha Brewing. Like, the economy here is just not even close. And look at this remass. He's almost at a full population remass. And we didn't get a last fight here. I think he knows it's over. And even though that was kind of maybe looking like a comeback there for Pirashiki Kids, guys, anyone that says Inca is bad, watch this game, man. Just the Fast Fortress with the triple TC. The 2 TC card is absolutely insane. It's an age 4 card for other Eurocivs, but they get it in age 3. Hey, I'm done complaining, all right? Because I get told off. And people come up with these conspiracies that it's all about YouTube patch, and somehow that the developers, I'm in cahoots with the developers. Believe me, the developers don't talk to me. So I'm going to stop complaining. Otherwise, the conspiracies, I'll feed into the conspiracies. But guys, I'm telling you, Inca good, man. Inca good. Pirashiki Kids put up a really fun build with the Repentant Royal Horseman there, which I think is going to have to be the thumbnail because it's such a cool unit, such a dangerous unit in mass as well. And you saw the potential of it there. Let's have a look at the view post-game. Stataroonies, village account, look at that. He was on par with Portugal that game, basically playing it like a Portugal. And in actual fact, yes, Portugal get Fatorius, but Kinesi playing Inca. Inca also, on top of the triple TC, get canter houses, which are basically an extra vill on food as well. Just insane, man. Really insane boom there by Kinesi, and just played that really, really solid. And look at that resources gather, just pulled further and further away. And Pirashiki Kids tried to have his timing. But if that first big fight, if he didn't lose all of those Jimbo and the Royal Horseman, and then rather saved it for that first big fight, I'm telling you guys, Pirashiki Kids could have won that very, very comfortably. Because his army was just so powerful. But it wasn't meant to be this game. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Fun little one. Inca versus Japan. Not something you see very often. And 2 top players. 2 very, very top players. Both well over 2100 elo. Kinesi 2200 and plus elo. So yeah, great, fantastic game. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one. And I will catch you in the next game. Peace.